Out of the mikveh 14 years ago. Next, a couple of months, it'll be 14 years. I was bar mitzvahed last year. And we didn't say a word about our story or our life to anybody for 10 years. Until our rabbi, my mashpia, my rabbi in Denver said, you have to tell the story. So we said, no, we don't want to. And he said, you have to. So we decided we're going to tell the story. So we tried it, and for the last 4 years, we've been telling the story. It never stopped. In the meantime, I did like the rabbi said. I went to yeshiva, and I was in Kollel with Chaim Shul back then. We learned, and I stayed almost 4 years in Kollel. And it was a great time. And then we went back to Israel. But before we even started telling stories, the rabbis would get me up in the shul where I was on my home shul, and they'd say, tell something about the parsha, tell something. And so in the Chabad shul, when you get up, you talk the talk, and I was with Rabbi Tversky, and then a year later I went to Chabad. And so I got up in the Chabad shul at Kiddush to say a story, and they said, oh, you don't say story, you got to say l'chaim. So I said l'chaim. And one guy in the back, it started off as he's in the back, the guy said, l'chaim Yaakov Ephraim. And I said, wow. And he said, oh, that's great. He said, l'chaim Yaakov Ephraim. And from that day on, it became a minhag. It's a custom, a minhag, that we don't tell any story anywhere without saying l'chaim. And most of my life I'm in trouble. Wife, mother, whatever, I was always in trouble. Hashem, I'm always in trouble with. So we say l'chaim. I say l'chaim to you. 60, 70, 80, 90, sometimes 200 people, whatever, I say l'chaim. I say one. L'chaim it's a bracha, it's a blessing for life. And I say it once to 80 people. And I really mean it. And we're allowed to give blessings to each other. You know, it works. We open the pipeline to come down. Any yid can bless another yid. So I say l'chaim, and I give you a bracha. I really mean it for God, for everything that you need. It's luck and everything you need, and the spiritual, the material, the gashmias, and the ruchnias, whatever you need, and above what you need. And I say l'chaim. But you have to say l'chaim back to me. But when you say l'chaim, you say l'chaim Yaakov Ephraim, because I picked that name because it matches with l'chaim when I came out of the mikveh. So I say l'chaim, and you say l'chaim Yaakov Ephraim. But you have to say it like you mean it, because I need all the brachas I can get. And then Hashem hears my name, and maybe he says, well, maybe he's not in trouble this time. So I say l'chaim, you say l'chaim Yaakov Ephraim. I like to practice, so if you get it wrong, don't worry, we'll do it again. But, okay? So I say it, and then you say it. All righty? L'chaim!